Hi, today I'm going to be talking about our historical philosopher, Plato, who is displayed here beside me. I'm also going to go through a timeline of events that were most important throughout Plato's career that I would like to discuss. First off, Plato was born in 427 before Christ. He was born into a political family on both of his mother and father's side. Due to some changes within society and things that were taking place in Athens and in Greece at that time, as Plato grew into a young adult, he decided that he no longer wanted to follow into that political realm of things as his parents had, which led him into his search and into education, which starts us off at meeting his first meeting and association with Socrates in 407. During this time, Plato met Socrates when he was on his journey, and he met a group that Socrates was running who were searching for the meaning of life. And at this point, Plato had joined this group, and he had begun his mentorship under Socrates. Over the years, Plato looked up to Socrates very much and followed his theories and his thoughts until his death. And his death was in 399. And his death had a pretty large impact on Plato, who still wanted to carry out Socrates' thoughts and beliefs. And he did so in his most earliest dialogues, which many say, he was just getting, since Socrates didn't have the opportunity to get anything written down, that Plato had done this as a way to express Socrates' thoughts. In 400, right before Socrates' death, the Sophists were introduced into Athens. The Sophists were a group of teachers who were doing things opposite of Plato and his beliefs. The Sophists charged people to receive an education, and they wanted to only educate people to become what they wanted them to become, where Plato was still searching for that meaning of life, and he assisted his students, but he did so at no charge. In 385, Plato founded his academy, and the academy was a school for higher education. During his time at the academy, and he was there until his death in 347, but he was a mentor to Aristotle, and Aristotle studied under him as well as taught at the academy until Plato's death. In 360, prior to his death, Plato had wrote one of his most significant writings, and that was the Republic. And the Republic covered a series of things in relationship to how education should be run and how things should work. But one of the most significant aspects of this is that his discussion on the equality for education, and that women and men should both share the same opportunities to receive an education. And one of the theories that Plato had was to implement a state nursery, and these state nurseries were developed as a way to take children away from their parents at birth, and they would attend these state-run nurseries until the age of 6, and this would eliminate children from receiving wrong information and being misguided by their parents or older siblings. Overall, Plato created much in the world of education, much which is being used in classrooms today. With Plato, we've learned that there are multiple ways of looking at things and how we should educate our students and who should be educated. So with that in mind, I think with God's grace that Plato was placed here to help us develop our education and make things better for everyone then and now. Thank you.